In a world of popular music, also known as pop music, there have been artists who have made records that sell millions within the first few hours of becoming available. Pop music is hailed as everything great and wonderful with the music industry. But with every light there is a shadow. Shadows that have sold millions of records as well. These shadows of popular music are the rock and heavy metal records that have existed just as long as popular music, even dating back to the classical music era, but have been pushed under the rug and ignored. Bands including Metallica and AC/DC have some of the most sold records of all time, but no one really knows them, or if they did, would hardly care to listen. According to Sam Dunn, director of Metal: A Headbanger's Journey, ever since Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath, the first heavy metal band, played The Devil's Chord, there have been controversy surrounding metal's existence. In 1984, there was a case against all genres of music, but specifically targeting heavy metal. It stated that there needed to be censorship over the radio and in the records themselves. Parents were concerned that the lyrics in these specific records were too violent for their children. Dee Snider, of the metal band Twisted Sister, this guy right here, was asked to come and testify on the behalf of all of heavy metal that if there needs to be some sort of censorship. Twisted Sister's song entitled "We're Not Gonna Take It" was registered on the Filthy 15, a collaboration of songs by the PMRC, Parents Resource Music Center, that was considered too dangerous for parents to let their children listen to. "We're Not Gonna Take It" received a V rating for violence. Snider states in his testimony that the only way that his song would be considered for violence is in the music video, because the lyrics have nothing to do with violence. The video "We're Not Gonna Take It" was simply meant to be a cartoon with human actors, playing variations on the Roadrunner/Wile E. Coyote theme, states Snider. Hearing was nothing more than a witch hunt. The PMRC were looking for lyrics that were open to interpretation, and once they found what they wanted to find, they jumped to conclusions. In Zach Shaw's article about heavy metal and depression, it states that people listen to music to increase their mood, block out surroundings, or give them energy while exercising. This is exactly what heavy metal does to most people, but some people use it to escape from reality. Maybe their home life isn't very good, or maybe they recently had some sort of relationship problem. They are just using the music to escape from depression, not heavy metal causes depression. People who listen to the more extreme genres of music tend to have listened to those genres their entire lives. This plays a factor on what kind of music they feel comfortable with and what they want to play. I would be depressed if I always had to listen to Kanye West's Yeezus instead of Slayer's and the Seasons in the Abyss, like I want to. Heavy metal does not make people depressed, it calms people down. I could see where there could be some sort of confusion between the two effects, but there is a strong difference between being calmed down and being depressed. The reason that heavy metal calms people down is because of the fast tempo or the occasional aggressive lyric. It helps to release some bottled up anger. But it is up to the person to decide whatever music they want to listen to calm down. If depression and violence were a direct effect from heavy metal, then the world would be in a very dark place, because heavy metal is all around the world, including millions of people and all different kinds of cultures. If there was even a slight chance of aggressive acts directly from a direct cause of heavy metal, then this would be reoccurring. Aggressive acts would be reoccurring, which does not occur often, if at all. People should start trying to view all genres of music equal. Metal is just helpful and productive as pop music and should be viewed as such. It wouldn't be fair if it was any other way. In conclusion, if you take anything from this speech, take this. Heavy metal is more than just fast tempos and screaming. Just because it was used to blame in the 80s and for depression does not mean that people can blame it now. There are often stories that go behind those songs and a lot of time and effort. Instead of brushing it aside, give it a try.